Hello everyone, this is Mrs. O, and I'm going to show you all how to create an 8-part radial symmetry. Radial symmetry or rotational symmetry is when you have equal parts all the way around your paper and they are the same shape. Okay, very similar to linear, but this time it's going around instead of flipping it this way. Okay, and you'll see when I finish. The first thing you're going to do is take a piece of regular copy paper, or if you have school paper that's lined, you're going to take it and you're going to fold it at the top corner and make sure that your edges match on the side, and you're going to make a crease. Okay, this is how you create a square. Okay, if you have scissors, you can cut along this line. If you don't, there's no need for scissors. You can just fold it along that line like this. Okay, you're gonna fold it along that line, and then you are going to continue to fold it back and forth and make a very deep crease with your finger. Back and forth until it's extremely creased, because you're going to use that to tear. You're going to tear it off, but you have to crease it really well so it won't rip, and then softly tear along that line. You will not need this sheet, so you can put that to the side. And then you'll have your square that's 8.5 by 8.5. Okay? 8.5 by 8.5. So then I'm going to fold corner to corner. Then I'm going to fold corner to corner again. And then I'm going to fold corner to corner again. So you'll fold it 3 times. Fold corner to corner 3 times. When you open it, you should have 8 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. On one of those corners, you are going to write your name in block letters from the top to the bottom. Okay. So I'm doing Mrs. Odom. So only in one of those corners. So I'm just going to go ahead, so I don't confuse myself, I'm just going to go ahead and refold it so I don't accidentally draw anywhere else. So you're going to start from any inside corner. It doesn't matter which corner you start from, but I'm going to start from the inside corner. And the reason how I know that's the inside corner is when I open it, it's all folds. There are no edges. So I'm going to start from the inside corner, and I'm going to write my name in block letters. Okay. So for those who don't remember how to do block letters, I'm going to do lines first, making sure that it's from top to bottom. You're going to take up this entire space, so make it nice and big. From top to bottom. Don't worry if you mess up, because this is done in pencil. But you want to make sure that you fit. You notice how I'm not closing my shapes. I'm not closing my letters. I'm keeping it to where it doesn't really close, and it goes all the way from the top to the bottom, and it's all the way from edge to edge, and then top to bottom. Now that I've written my name using line, now I'm going to make my block letters, which are shapes. So I'm going to make my shape. You do not need a top or a bottom. You're just going to do the inner shapes. And then I'm going to erase the inside. Okay, because I do not need my inside lines anymore. Need my shapes. Around my line. Make sure that your pencil is nice and dark, because when we do our pencil transfer, you're gonna need your pencil to be nice and dark. All right, so I'm going to continue. That's my O. That's my D. And again, remember, there's no top or bottom. It's going straight to the edge. My O. And last is my M. Now I'm going to erase all my inside lines because I don't need them. All right, so this is my name in block letters. What I'm going to do right now is take a picture of that block letter name. Okay, so I'm going to take my computer. And I'm going to take a picture of my block letter name. I'm going to go to Insert, Image, and then Camera. Okay, or you can actually go here where it says Insert Image and click on Camera. And I'm going to take a picture making sure it's nice and big so it can be seen. Press the yellow camera. You're going to press Insert. Okay. I don't need to see any of that extra in there, so I'm going to double click it to crop it, and I'm going to crop myself out of it, and that should be good. All right, now, oh, that's in the wrong slide, so I'm going to Control X and then put it in the right slide, which should be slide 2. Okay, slide 2. All right. So now that I've done that, now it's time to do your pencil transfer. So to do the pencil transfer, I'm going to bend my paper just like we did last class, you're going to bend the paper where you see the pencil on the top side, and then your blank sheet will be on the bottom side, and you're going to take a hard surface. I'm going to use the bottom of a marker because the wider the tool you use to rub your pencil transfer, the better it will transfer. So I'm taking a marker and I'm going to use the bottom of that marker and I'm going to transfer it. Make sure I check and make sure it transfers. Yes, it's transferring, so I'm going to continue. So notice I'm using the edge of my marker top. And it's almost like you're scratching it on more than you're rubbing it on. So I'm going back and forth where my pencil lines are. Making sure it's transferring onto that bottom sheet. All right, so now I have it transferred, as you see here, and I'm going to use my pencil, like so, to darken it up. Make sure that your lines match. So remember, do not have any closings on the bottom, and make sure it's open at the top as well. So that's my top, okay? Then you're going to fold it again. This time, you can actually trace both sides. I mean, you can either trace both sides or you can transfer both sides. And there you have it. That's my top half done. Okay. I'm going to pencil transfer the rest of it. And to do that, now you don't have to do each square separately. You notice I did one, then I did one here to make it two, and then when I folded it, I did both at the same time, which will give me 4. So now when I fold it, I can do all 4 to get my 8. Okay? So we're doubling it each time. All right. So now I have all 8 of my pieces transferred. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw them in, making sure all the lines meet on all 8. All right, and there you have it. This is my radial symmetry. I'm actually going to take a picture of this as well and put it in slide 2 before I start coloring it, because that will be part 2 to color it. But this will count as my sketch, and I'm saving my work because if something were to happen, I have a copy of it. So I'm going to actually move this out of the way, and I'm going to take a picture. Insert image, camera. There we go. Insert. See, there's my picture. I'm going to double click it to crop it, because I just want the picture in the image. Make it nice and large. All right, and there it is. So this is my single block here. So I have my single block there, and then I have my entire radial symmetrical pattern here. All right, that is part 1. Okay,